What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 50 of our Cincinnati Bengals franchise. Can you guys believe it? We are halfway to 100. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to 100. I'll just let you guys know that right now. This might be the second to last season that we're going to be doing. So next year might be the last year for this Bengals franchise, and I know that we're still in search of a Super Bowl victory, and hopefully we can get one. So there's no guarantees. I don't want to set a precedent that every time that we do a franchise series or a dynasty that, we're going to win a Super Bowl or we're going to win an MLB championship, a World Series, what have you. So I'm going to try my best. But there are no guarantees, especially in the sports, right? So you guys can see in this draft class now, we are starting to focus on some offensive linemen, so some tackles. Left tackle, right tackle, doesn't matter to me. We just need to get younger at that position. Now that Tom Brady's kind of taking hold of that starting quarterback job, I'm kind of leaning towards Brady going into being the starter for next season. I know that there's been a lot of people talking about Andy Dalton getting pushed out, and that seems to be kind of the direction that I want to take. And we need to start focusing on getting it a little bit younger at the tackle spots, because you want a guy that's going to be able to be there and be that anchor while Tom Brady is at quarterback. You don't want to have so many revolving doors, right, at the tackle spot. Definitely not on Tom Brady's blind side, correct? All right, so we ended up simulating against the Baltimore Ravens, and we got the W, 24-17. I would have liked to see a little more passing yards. The offense was decent. It was okay, but, we got the W, right? And we held the Ravens to 17 points, and this was a new and improved offense for the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill. I've already kind of went over those rosters with you guys at the beginning of the season, and this is a potent Ravens offense, and the fact that we were able to shut them down like that, gotta like that going forward into the end of the season. So you guys saw the stats for Brady, Kemi Martin, John Ross, Joe Mixon. Offense came through today. It was a really, really good W over Baltimore Ravens. So 7 tackles for Denard, 7 tackles for Sean Williams. Defense, yet again, like I said, played well. The Rams 11-1 currently in the NFC, and we are still behind the Browns. 7-3-2. The Browns. Come on, they got 2 ties, and we're still behind them at 8-4. So we're going to be taking on 2 NFC East teams. So outside of the AFC, the Giants and the Eagles. We're going to be hosting the Giants, and we're going to be going on the road against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, here's the deal. We got 12 games that we've played. The Giants are currently at 6-5, right? So we should, for all intents and purposes, win this game. If we win this game, the Browns lose, we will be in first place for the AFC North. And the season is coming to a close very, very quickly. Every game starts to get more pressure. Every game starts to have more added importance to it. We got to get this W, in other words. Can't allow the Giants to beat us, especially against a rookie quarterback. And this is kind of a cool matchup here because we've got the battle of rookie quarterbacks. We've got Nevon Kirby. So we've scouted him. We scouted him actually a lot last season. He's got 25 touchdowns, 5 picks, 2,600 yards. So he's playing pretty well. I'd like to think that he's playing well because he does have some pretty good offensive weapons with him. Evan Ingram, Saquon Barkley, OBJ, Sterling Shepard. So they've got weapons here. So we can see that Sterling Shepard gets a drag route up the middle, and no linebacker that we had in the vicinity is able to catch Sterling Shepard. He's going to take this all the way to the house. That's his 10th touchdown on the season. So Sterling Shepard alone has made up almost half of Kirby's touchdowns. So you can tell who he likes to target, right? So, hey, OBJ might be on his way out. He doesn't feel like the rookie quarterback's giving him enough targets. You can see Tom Brady's numbers up on the screen. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's playing pretty good. He's playing not too bad. So we can see that Mixon is trying to get involved here early on. Going to get this carry. Nothing doing. Green in the slot. Ross in the middle. And Martavis Bryant on the outside with a little play action pass here, but the blocking is not going to be able to pick up Carter. He's going to get Brady down for a sack, so it's going to be 3rd and 16. 3rd and 16 for the opening possession for the Bengals is just not a good situation, but check out who comes up clutch. Per the usual, John Ross comes up clutch with a 30-yard catch Brady with a nice throw in the double coverage. So we get the first down. So we're back in business here. But look at this. Brady trying to throw the football to A.J. Green. It's going to go incomplete, but an interception, right? This ball was just going to fall out of his hands right to the ground, but Stephon Anthony going to pick this up for a pick. OBJ now at the 44-yard line, up to the 17 after this reception. So the Bengals are in kind of an early hole right now, 3rd and 9. So we were able to stop them for a little bit, but William Jackson in the corner of the end zone going to come up with an interception. Wow, so he's going up against OBJ, and he totally schooled him right there. So I love to see that. Jackson makes Kirby pay, and now Brady gets the football back. So we've got to start making some better throws here, Tim Brady, because that throw right there to John Ross did not look too good. Yes, Ross caught it for 6, but we got to be a little more careful with the football here. But look at this. He's just said, Gold, shut up. I'm gonna sling the football as hard as I can and as deep as I can for the touchdown. So he's going to look for John Ross. Boom. Strike. Touchdown. 7-7. Gotta love the aggressiveness right there. But check out who else is going to throw a bomb of their own. Navon Kirby, 4 of 5 now for 168, and he's going to find OBJ. And we've got a first down for the Giants. Here's a tackle made there by Malik Jefferson on Saquon Barkley. Had 20 carries last week for 84 yards. So again, we've got to watch out for him here. And here is Cardona, the receiver right there. He's going to get the touchdown. So there you go. This is his first receiving touchdown of his career, and it just happens to go against us. We've played 11 weeks. 12 weeks, actually. 12 weeks. And he's got his first touchdown against us. It's going to be 14-7 Giants, 3rd and inches. And here's Kemi Martin taking it to the left. Play was designed to go up the middle, and he elects to go to the left after seeing no openings there. So good ball carrier vision by Kemi Martin to pick up that first down. And check out A.J. Green beating the man right there off the line. Man coverage, press coverage. I like it. I love it. Brady firing it out there to the left, just making his receiver, letting his receiver make a play right there. Gotta love it. Bengals tie the football game, 14-14 here. Here's Barkley on 3rd and 11, and Jaquan Johnson stops him short of the first down. Kirby now 6 of 8. So 14-14 game here still. We're going to jump ahead a little bit. 7:30 left to go in the second quarter, and Brady throws an interception right there. Can't have it, so it's his second of the game. But that one was his fault. That one was definitely his fault. The first one he threw, I don't know. It's a little random right there. So Brady not taking care of the football here in today's game, and I don't really blame him. The conditions are sloppy. It's wet. It's raining down in Cincinnati. It's a tough environment to be playing in today. So touchdown here for Barkley. Going to get into the end zone. It's going to be 21-14. 2:23 left to go here in the second quarter, and a play action pass firing out there to A.J. Green, and he's got it. It's going to be a touchdown for Green, and I love this play with him, guys. He always seems to find himself open, especially if the defense is calling a zone. It's open 90% of the time. I love it. So Martavis Bryant, jump a little bit ahead. He's going to pick up a second and inches, so he's going to get 9. And Brady trying to fire out to A.J. Green again, who almost makes the catch into double coverage. That was 3rd and inches. You might as well take a shot. 34 seconds here to go in the second quarter. Here's a handoff to Joe Mixon, and it looked like he picked it up. It looked like he had enough momentum to pick it up, but it's going to be 4th and inches, and we're going to elect to get Adam Waldeck out here to make this field goal. 30 seconds to go, and he's got that perfect timing, that strong leg, and he's going to nail it in right down the middle for a 24-21 halftime lead. So kind of a weird turn of events, right? So we started off a little slow. We got 2 turnovers already from Tim Brady and this Bengals offense. So it could be a lot worse. It could definitely be a lot worse. And now that I said that, Kemi Martin fumbles the football, right? So yet again, the conditions are playing a role here in the outcome of this game. Martin with the fumble, but upon further review, His knee was down. His elbow was down. It's just the player right there, 44, coming through and adding the extra tackle in to jar the ball loose. So here's a nice pass, really nice pass to Mason Schreck. Unable to haul it in, but you gotta give Brady some credit there that he put that ball right where it needed to be. Just, you know, really badly timed drop there. So on 3rd and inches, we're gonna hand it off to Ricky Ortiz for the first down. And it's going to reset the downs here. So 2nd and 3 now. And we're going to go back to the play that we like to A.J. Green. Just nothing doing there on 2nd and 3. You guys will notice that we're doing a lot of play action deep bombs here on 2nd and short, which should be effective, right? Well, defense is probably thinking you're going to be trying to run the football. So here's Tyler Kroft making a nice catch on 3rd and 3. It's going to be 3rd and 9 as we skip forward just a little bit. And Brady trying to fire to the left. Oh! Almost intercepted, looking for A.J. Green on the comeback route, and he just didn't time it correctly, and it almost goes for an interception, but Waldeck will come on, kick the field goal. It's going to be 27-21 here late in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 after we force Kirby to throw the football away, and Kirby firing out there to the right. He's got Williams, and honestly, Sean Williams, should have been back there in the end zone. He had that coverage responsibility. So kind of sucky, but Giants are going to take the lead here. And Martavis Bryant off the drag route, going to stiff arm, and he's got room down the sideline. Get that burst going, man. You had a little bit more stamina to get down that sideline and get it in the end zone, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds here at the 7. Minute 53 left to go here, and A.J. Green with the catch. Nice low throw. He's going to take a big hit, but he's going to get across the goal line. Landon Collins with the huge hit on AJ, but he's going to get in there for his 3rd touchdown on the game. So we already are seeing this budding relationship between Brady and AJ Green, but we don't know how much longer that's going to go on. So with AJ's contract expiring with that franchise tag, and he just getting a little bit older, he needs to start finding a younger target, especially in John Ross, right? So John Ross is going to get the 2-point conversion, and we're going to go up 7. So it's going to be 35-28. And look at the yards, guys. 422 yards for the Bengals offense so far in this game, and the Giants are up over 300 already. Like, this is an offensive shootout so far in this game. So 35-28, 4th and 11, and field goal kicker for the Giants is going to come on and try to, just short. There's a lot of wind out here, and the rain is just driving. It's going to be no good. So the Bengals defense holds. Giants can't convert on the field goal attempt. Still 35-28, and look at this. Trying to look over there to OBJ, and Jesse Bates going to get an interception off of Kirby. Bengals football here with 7:46 left to go. We're going to skip ahead a little bit. 3 minutes have gone by. It's going to be 4:49 as soon as we hike this football, and Joe Mixon going to get in the end zone. Gotta love it. First touchdown on the game for Mixon. And your Bengals are up 42-28 now. So we are now up 14, up by 2 touchdowns. 4th quarter, 4:04 left to go. And here's Kirby firing out to the right, and another ill-advised throw. And Sean Williams this time keeps to his responsibility, his coverage responsibility, makes the interception. And guys, the Bengals are going to come up with a W today in some less than desired conditions and still end up getting a W. So 417 passing yards for your Bengals, 130 rushing yards. That's over 547 yards of offense. So I love what is being done here so far with Brady. So there's a Brady effect going on in Cincinnati. You gotta love it. All right, so let's take a look at the statistics. Red zone efficiency, 4 for 4, 100% for your Bengals. Only had 1 penalty for 10 yards. That's a winning recipe, in my opinion. Only 1 penalty. It's clean game. 75% completion percentage for Brady, 16 attempts for Joe Mixon, 81 yards, and a score. He had 5 on the average. John Ross, again, just going ballistic. 7 receptions for 154 and a touchdown. A.J. Green had 3 scores, 5 catches for 76. Martavis Bryant also had a really good day. 4 catches for 116. Only 1 sack allowed by Lane Johnson. Carl Lawson also got another sack. McKinney, Talib. Actually, no. Carl Lawson had 2 sacks. Talib had a tackle for a loss. Tyrell Dodson also got a sack. Williams, Bates, and William Jackson are your guys that got 3 interceptions on the game. So, Joe Mixon, we are going to be upgrading you, sir, and I think I want to focus more on getting him a little bit more comfortable with being a receiving back. I know that he caught a lot of passes out at Oklahoma, right? So we want to start utilizing him more in the passing game, because if we got Tim Brady at the helm, there's really no reason to be running the football, right? If he's going to be throwing for over 400 yards per game with the weapons that we have, you know, that's just going to happen, right? So Mixon's got to get a little bit more comfortable in the passing game and more comfortable with his route trees and so on and so forth. Tim Brady is the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And now we have simulated further. Browns 7-4-2, so they did lose last week. And now the Bengals are sitting atop the AFC at 9-4. So a lot of good things happening in Cincinnati right now. Playing really well, playing good football. I like what I'm seeing. But we're going to have to go on the road, and I always talk about it. Being on the road is always tough. But I have to ask you guys the question. You guys have to ask yourselves this. Are you believers? Do you believe in Tim Brady? Do you believe in the Tim Brady effect? I do. I do. It's up to you guys now. It's in your court. Bengals playing really well right now. But we got to face off against another rookie quarterback in Wade DeLucio. And if you guys need a refresher and a reminder about the storyline in Philadelphia, Nick Foles was not re-signed, and neither was Carson Wentz. So they were quarterbackless, right? That's kind of why we got Lane Johnson on the cheap, because they figured we're not going to be doing anything at all in the next few years, so we might as well get a high draft pick and draft our quarterback of the future. I say that with quotations, the quarterback of the future, because Carson Wentz is still young so far in this franchise, and how long that we've been simming here. So I don't know what the Eagles brass is doing. I don't know what the organization is even thinking, right? Carson Wentz is your guy. I don't even know why this is a question, why they had to draft a new guy. But you saw him firing out there to the right, deep. William Jackson made a play. Gotta like that. And he's got some arm strength. So this is something we got to watch out for as this game progresses. But another rookie quarterback taking the field, that's Tim Brady. And it's kind of an interesting concept, right? We've already faced off against Devon Kirby. Now we got Wade DeLucio. Now we got Tim Brady. It's been 3 rookie quarterbacks, as you guys have seen in today's upload. So kind of weird. Kind of a weird situation. So here's A.J. Green on a 2nd and 6, and Brady's going to find him. And like I said, you guys, you can already see the relationship that's going on there with Green and Brady. So the veteran with the rookie. So here's a pass complete. Oh, no. Not complete to A.J. Green. Brady put the ball where it needed to be, just A.J. could not hold on to it. That was a lot of contact, so I don't really blame him. So here's 2nd and 10, and here is Mixon going to the left on a play that we like. He's going to get out of bounds from the 34 to the 48, so he's already got 2 rushes for 18, so you want to start utilizing him a little bit more in this game. I feel like Philadelphia has a really good defensive line and good linebackers, so it's going to be tough to pass. And you guys can see Brady throwing an interception. And honestly, this ball, I don't know how in the world this linebacker was able to do that. Look at this. What is that? Superman speed? Where's the cape? Regardless, interception, Bengals. So DeLucio going to fire out to the left. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Up at the 9-yard line is the Eagles offense here, and a pass almost caught, but a really good play out there by Sean Williams to deflect it. 3rd and goal, so an incomplete pass there. So Jaquan Johnson trying to get up the middle and pick a ball off. But look at Aqib Talib. Ooh, Aqib Talib makes a nice play, so Philly's going to have to settle for a field goal. We keep him out of the end zone. Again, that's what this defense needs to do, and I think that we do this really well. We've been doing it well for the last couple weeks now. Here's A.J. Green. Another reception, a lot of yards after the catch. You got to like it. Tim Brady rolling out to the right, going to fire to the sideline, and does he catch it? He caught that. Martavis Bryant caught that. The Eagles will challenge, but they're going to say that Bryant had 2 feet in bounds, and it didn't look like he did, but We'll take it. He was out at the 1-yard line. Go figure. So if you guys watch the NCAA series, you guys know that EA Sports has this thing with stopping the user at the 1-yard line. I don't get it. So here's a touchdown to A.J. Green yet again. That's his 4th touchdown with Tim Brady at quarterback. It's absolutely nuts. These guys have a huge connection going on here. Why do we show kickoffs? Well, either good things or bad things happen, and this is a bad thing as Gibson is going to make 3 Bengals miss, and he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown Philly. It's now going to be 10-7 here in the first quarter. This one stinks. This one stings. You never want to give up touchdowns on special teams. You don't want to give up touchdowns ever to the opposing team, but my goodness, that's something you just don't want to do. That's just giving touchdowns away. So 10-7, good throw here by Brady to John Ross. Got some audibling at the line, 3rd and 7 right now. And Brady not going to find anybody open, and he breaks off of a tackle, but trying to run up the middle, and the tackler still is able to tackle him. And we're going to have to call on Adam Waldeck for a field goal to tie this game. So we're now in the second quarter, 11:15 left to go. After that, field goal is good. And we're going to jump ahead a little bit to 9:25 left to go in the second. And really good play by Tyrell Dodson, so the 1-year pro out of Texas A&M. And Joe Mixon is going to find some breathing room here for this Bengals offense. Got one man to beat. He beats him, but he has to be shrugged out of bounds in order for him to get stopped. So on the 5-yard line, 6:25 left to go here. Kenny Martin going to take this handoff. Nothing doing for the Bengals there on that possession, so we're going to have to kick that field goal. 13-10, 2-minute warning here in the second quarter, and the Eagles marching down the field here as A.J. Brown out of Ole Miss is going to make this reception, and the Eagles pick up another first down. So 1st and 10 after that play. Firing out to the right, that's Zach Ertz. Going to try a little spin move, nothing doing on Sean Williams. 9-13 now for DeLucio. Here is a run up the middle to Bennett Vance. Bennett Vance, another rookie. And guys, this Eagles offense is really young. You got A.J. Brown, Wade DeLucio, and now you got Bennett Vance, who we were scouting quite heavily because, like we said, we wanted another backup running back to Joe Mixon. We were looking at Vance. We liked his speed, and he's showing us why, he's really NFL ready. 13-10 still as the Eagles are going to try to the end zone here on the 1-yard line with 50 seconds, and it comes through. It works out for him. So Hollins with the touchdown reception, and we're going into halftime down by 4, 17-13. And 9:51, we're going to skip ahead a little bit. Here's Carl Lawson getting some pressure on DeLucio, but he's going to fire to the left to Hollins, and guess who's got it? Aqib Talib coming up with the interception. So the rookie challenging the wily veteran, and the veteran's going to win that battle. So Bengals with the pick, and we're going to go to A.J. Green again on that play-action pass that we love. Here's another play-action pass again to Tyler Croft, and he's going to actually pick up what looks like to be the first down, but it's not. It's going to be in inches. So 2nd and inches at the 3-yard line, and we are going to throw to Joe Mixon, who's almost going to get in the end zone. He's going to get stopped at the 1-yard line again. And with that dime coverage that we had, we're going to hurry it up. We're going to hurry it up and try to get that goal line package in there and get guys out of position a little bit, but we're going to throw anyway. We're going to throw anyway. I'm looking for John Ross here on a drag or A.J. Green on the drag, something really quick and fast. And John Ross is the guy that gets his number called. He's going to make this reception for a touchdown, and it's going to be 20-17 here mid-part of the third quarter. So, again, guys, this defense for the Bengals coming through when it needs to. Offense also coming through when it needs to. This is a very team-oriented Bengals team this season. So I like what I'm looking at here. So here's Joe Mixon again. He's amazing this season with the jukes, with the run blocking. It's just all adding up, guys. And Mixon is going to take this to the house for a big-time touchdown, and the Bengals are now up 27-20. Here's DeLucio trying to get the play-action pass off, and it's not going to work. He busts the tackle from Carl Lawson, but Tyrell Dodson is going to come through with the sack and force a 16-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 26, and they're just trying to get these quick little throws here to get some positive yardage back, and it's going to go incomplete. DeLucio dropping back, feeling some pressure. He's going to find Zach Ertz, who's going to get tackled by Geno Atkins. And it's going to be 4th and 18, and they're going to have to give the football back to us. And Mason Schreck, God, oh, he's so frustrating with the drops all the time. Douglas is going to pick it off of the incompletion there, the tipped ball. And A.J. Brown on the next possession for the Eagles is going to roll almost to the end zone. He's going to get dropped at the 1 yard line. Here's DeLucio running. Can't escape the pressure. Bernard McKinney going to make the sack. So again, 27-20. This is a big series for us right now. Geno Atkins with the tackle on Bennett Vance. 8 yard line. 9:04 left to go. DeLucio firing up the middle, and it's almost picked by Lawson. We brought him back into coverage, but McKinney with the strip to make it incomplete. So I like what I'm seeing, but no! Tim Brady, he dropped back and he lost the football. Shades of Andy Dalton. You can't have it. You can't have it. 27-23, and DeLucio firing out to the right, looking for Hollins, and William Jackson going to pick it off in the end zone. And a block in the back by Darqueze Dennard. Oh, no. So Jackson's going to still keep on running just in case another penalty, an offsetting penalty might happen for the Eagles. But it's not. It's not going to happen. So Darqueze Dennard, what are you doing? He feels bad. He gets called for the block in the back, so the touchdown, the pick six is negated. Still, you got to applaud William Jackson's effort right there. 7:12 left to go here, and here's Kemi Martin going to the left. He's going to pick up 4. So we're now at the 12 with 7:04 left to go here. And now the object here right now, we're up 4. We have to kill the clock. So Brady going to fire to the left, looking for Schreck yet again, and cannot get the completion. It's going to be 3rd and 5. The clock does stop. And Brady, nothing doing, nothing open, and he's going to take off on his own, risking a fumble. But he's going to take a big hit. He's going to get the first down. That's his first rush on the game for 6 yards. 3rd and 2, and we're going to fire to Martavis Bryant, who's going to go about to the 50-yard marker there. We're at the 49, actually. Here's Brady. Play action. And he's also, again, it's going to happen again. Nigel Bradham. Just shades of Stephon Anthony from last game. Trying to get rid of the football. And it's going to go incomplete, but into the arms of an opposing defender. Look at this. Oh, my God. Tim, what are you doing? He is struggling on the road here today, guys. Unbelievable right now. Here's DeLucio firing to the left and almost picked off by McKinney. I don't know what these rookie quarterbacks are doing right now. But this defense for the Bengals, who's been so clutch for us this season, needs to come through on this drive right here, right now. So Vance with the carry at the 3-yard line, going to get dropped at the 1. 2nd and goal. Vance going to be moving here in motion. This is tough. This is really tough here, guys. Got to make a play. And look at McKinney going in untouched. He's going to sack the quarterback. He's going to push him back to the 8-yard line. 1:44 left to go here. DeLucio running to the right, looking for wide open A.J. Brown, but he's out of bounds. So William Jackson with really good coverage is going to push him out of bounds. He's ineligible. He couldn't even come back to make that catch if he wanted to. And Tyrell Dodson going to come from behind and cause the incompletion. He was looking for Jeffrey out there. And the Eagles go for it on 4th down. They can't come up with it. And guys, the Bengals with possession here at the 8. Mixon's going to get it up to the 15. Timeout by Doug Peterson. 2nd and 4. Mixon picks up the first down. Peterson's got to use another timeout. This is the last chance for the Eagles. They cannot give up another first down. If they do, the game will be over. 3rd and 14. Yes, 3rd and 14. We actually had a holding call, actually a false start penalty, going to push us back 5. And there you go. So, guys, Bengals, winners today. We went 2-0 in this upload. Gotta love it. We're now 10 and 4. So everything is looking up for this Bengals team, and I gotta be honest with you, the defense played really well. Not gonna lie. with 4 takeaways in the hands of Tim Brady. He had 3 interceptions. Some were his fault, some were not. Also had a fumble. Defense played well, only holding the Eagles offense, the young Eagles offense, to as many points as they did. So we ended up winning the football game, guys. I like it, but Tim Brady, you got to be more efficient than that. 64% though, but those 3 interceptions, really put us behind the 8 ball. But luckily, like I said, our defense came through. Again, Joe Mixon just going off 179 yards. So I'll give you guys a stats update in the next episode for episode 51 and show you guys where exactly he is at. So he's in the realm of Todd Gurley right now. So it's between him and Gurley for the best running back so far in the league in this season. So guys, I will see you next Sunday where we will have 2 games being played. We'll see you then. As always, peace.